Welcome to our home in San Pedro Ixtlahuaca, just outside Oaxaca, and this is our ofrenda. And Amy will talk a little bit about what an ofrenda is.
Every year on November 1st and 2nd in Mexico, people honor those who have passed on before them. The idea is that the veils are very thin at that time, and they welcome back the dead to return once again to their home and to those who love them. And an ofrenda is an offering shrine that honors those people. And it's complete with beautiful cempasúchil lace, the marigold flowers, and the cresta de gallo, those beautiful deep red flowers, which are exclusively grown in our village of San Pedro Ixtlahuaca. There are acres and acres of these incredible Day of the Dead flowers to grace the altars of the people of the villages.
And we have several levels here, and on the top level we've included pictures of our dear ones. This is my daughter Naomi, who died when she was 19 of cancer, and that was in 1999. She, in my mind, was a saint, and in the way she dealt with her life and her fate. And this is Abdul Baha, a saint in the Baha'i faith. My parents, my mother and father, who died not too far apart, just about 5 years ago.
Next is my father, Daniel Cordova, and next to my dad is also Daniel Sandstrom, who was the husband of my dear sister Carrie. And I think of Daniel as a poet and a philosopher. He was critically wounded in Vietnam and lost both his legs and spent most of his adult life in a wheelchair, but he was an elevated soul and he was calm and had quite a presence of the sage. There's my parents, Violetta, who love violets, and my father, Daniel Cordova, my mom's ashes in that little tiny urn, and my dad's in that red bag. And also we have names of others that we did not have photos of. My little brother, Mike Cordova, my uncle who died 2 days ago, Jerry Von Ruden,
And a friend of mine, Daniel Martinez, a dear person who died of cancer. He's my age. He died in Santa Fe. He's an artist.
and Victoria Almeida. The little flower crown on the little calaca there is made by Victoria. She loved Day of the Dead, and she died very young, unexpectedly. And she was just a beautiful, vibrant flower in the world.
And that's our ofrenda. We've also included a few objects, like I put this tube of paint and a paintbrush there just because my daughter was an artist. She got accepted to art college but never could get there. And my mother was an amateur painter. And
There's copal for the incense, which is a heady incense in Mexico, and a sacred incense, and it comes from the trees, which we have many in our lawn.
so there's more to say, but we'll just keep this brief, and we hope you have enjoyed our ofrenda.
presentation of our ofrenda.